Alright, this is Beast from Dro Gaming, and it is Wednesday the 16th of June, and I'm watching some E3, or I was, and it's about to start up again, and I thought I would share with you my thoughts about some of the Reach content I'm seeing. So, here we go. We've got, you see, they're showing off some 4-player campaign, which is, not new, but you can play as 4 different characters, which I think is pretty cool, although, the girl one with the pistol is a little bit, less cool than the giant guy with the friggin' turret. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think is cooler. But yeah, it continues here, and I have to say this game looks freaking beautiful, man. Like, I'm really impressed with how things shaped up. And I'm hoping this turns out in high quality so you guys can see how awesome it looks as well. Anyway, back to business. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I have to say this trailer is really just another, show-off one. It has no real purpose other than to show off how shiny shit is. And a lot of the content isn't new or it's something we expected. We're seeing a lot of these crazy assassinations, the last of which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but hey, whatever, whatever works. And it's all pretty old news until you get here into the space cockpit thing. You're like, oh, is this a cutscene or what's going on? Nice pretty picture. You got Noble 6 and George in there. And then it's a flashback to Star Fox 64, and you're like, what's going on? Where's Andros? But, and honestly, when I first saw this, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Did they really do this? But in the end, it's actually pretty cool, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I'll definitely spend my hours on the Halo Reach campaign. And now, from Xbox View TV, the last one was obviously from IGN, this one's from Xbox View, we have the Firefight 2.0 trailer, and it shows off some nice characters and weapons and everything that's going on. And you see the brutes there, which were slightly surprising to me, because they weren't in Halo 1, and this is a prequel to Halo 1, so it's like, did Bungie logic fail, or do I just not know Halo well enough? If you know for a fact whether there were brutes on Reach from the book, leave a comment and let me know. If not, we'll just enjoy how much Bungie fails at stuff. Anyway, so you see that little lock on target. That reminds me a little bit of the Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War, and I think it's probably just a Mac Blast. I was talking to my buddy Maelstrom, and he thinks it's a Mac Blast. So we'll see when it comes. This is all pretty cool firefight stuff. They made a big deal about it in ODST, and they're still talking about it like it was something really super cool, but I personally didn't enjoy it that much. But this right here, this firefight, is really selling me, and you'll see right now in an interview with Lars Bakken with some guys from GameSpot why it's so awesome. So I will leave you to it. I'll let you listen to your stuff.
Hey everyone, this is Randolph here at E3 2010. We're here at a very special Microsoft event talking to Lars Bakken from Bungie Studios, who's about to unveil for us a brand new mode for Halo Reach, and it's one I think that the fans have been asking for. Is that right? Well, what are you unveiling tonight, man?
We're talking about Firefight in Reach.
Now, obviously, Firefight was a pretty big hit for ODST. Was it a no-brainer to include it in Reach?
I think it was a no-brainer. We obviously didn't want to talk about it because we were doing a lot of things to enhance it. And so we weren't ready to talk about it until now, but I'm excited to finally start talking about it because there's so many awesome things we've included now.
Well, let's start talking about that. I guess the first place to start is what were people asking for in ODST Firefight that you put into in Halo Reach Firefight?
So 2 things. First is matchmaking, and matchmaking is in everything that players have experienced, the updated netcode, everything they experienced, the social preferences from the beta that just ended a month ago. All that stuff has been applied to matchmaking and Firefight. And the second thing is customization, and we have basically thrown in everything that we could possibly think of to customize. So down to each minuscule wave of what type of enemy AI show up, and allowing you to customize your skulls, even down to telling the AI to shoot or not shoot at you, crazy things.
So yeah, customization, you just took us through a demo there where you had an insane amount of things that you could actually affect within the game. Why did you decide to go heavily down that path?
Because it's fun, right? I mean, Halo has always been about customizability, even from Halo 1, where you could make game types and share them with, share them on System Link, and then Halo 2, where we had a lot more customization, and then in Halo 3, where we kind of went crazy with customization and then added the file share. And so now with Reach, we're saying, okay, let's add the insane customization for Firefight, but also let people share that as well with their friends through their file share and have these things kind of virally move throughout the community.
Okay, so you also got to talk about, I guess, some of the new things that you're putting in there. So there'll be some new weapons and abilities, I take it.
Absolutely. So the cool thing about Firefight, in ODST and now in Reach, is it's the full sandbox. It's the full sandbox from Reach. So that means every single type of weapon, every armor ability, the crazy cunning AI from the campaign, all the vehicles, everything that you can think of, we're kind of packing into Reach Firefight now.
Okay, and I think the Covenant's packing in some new weapons for this mode, is that right?
Yes, the Covenant have some new weapons. There's some things, if you play tonight, you'll actually see a couple new weapons. On the Spartan side, there's the target locator, which allows you to call in orbital bombardments on individual units or just an area of the ground. And then the Covenant have a new rifle called the concussion rifle, which hopefully you'll be able to pick up off one of the dead elites tonight and try that out for yourself.
Now, there is still a few more months to go until the game releases. Can we take that to assume then that Bungie's got a few more multiplayer news up its sleeve?
You can probably assume that, but nothing we're going to talk about tonight.
Thank you very much, Lars. One last question. Can you tell us when the game is out for, please?
Sure. The game comes out September 14th, 2010.
Okay, thank you very much for that. And that is it for Halo Reach Firefight. Check out for more on GameSpot at E3 2010.